Alright guys, this is We Are Live. We just got done eating lunch here at Taco Bell. You may have to bear with me as I eat some cinnamon twists going down the road. Last time I went live, I apparently didn't give live enough time to get followers to click on it and see. We're about 20 minutes from the trap. We are going to be rebaiting today, just so people can kind of see what we do when we rebait. It is lunchtime. Maybe we'll get some more people on here in a little bit. I hope we do anyway. I hope all of you had a happy and safe 4th of July. Celebrating the best country in the world. Hands down, no matter what you say, we are the best country. Hopefully it never changes either. But we still ain't got nobody joined in on our live. Oh, we got one person joined in. So the whole time we're doing this, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything you want to say, by all means type it in there. Just go in and say hi if you've joined the live. Just give a wave or something. That way we know who's all watching. We like getting stuff like that. Let me see if I can get rid of that, because that's really weird. I don't want to learn more. I don't know what it's doing. But anyway, we got one person on there right now. Like I said, we're about 20 minutes away from the trap. I'm just trying to get the audience built up before we get there, because a lot of people missed the action last time, because we absolutely went live for the first time last time. Actually, we got quite a few views, so today I figured, why not try it again? So here we are. We're going to try it again. Oh, we got two coming on. Guys, if you're there, say hi. Oh, we're back to one. That's crazy how YouTube does stuff like that. You go from 2,000 followers to 1,800 followers, back to 2,100 followers. It's pretty crazy. I guess a lot of people get their feelings hurt because of what we do. And we ain't hurting the pigs. We ain't doing nothing like that. They're destructive. They cause millions of dollars of damage every year to people's properties. So, people give us a shout. We go out and set up a trap and help them take care of their pig problem. Hopefully tonight, pigs will come in early. We got church tomorrow morning of a assisted pastor, Homeless No More Baptist Church here in Fort Worth. We do church on Sundays at 2 o'clock and Wednesdays at 11 o'clock. And we just try and help the community out. But the trap we're going to today is in Ponder, Texas. I've got 3 traps up in this area. One of them is already baited from the other day. The first live we did, we were there loading pigs up. I rebaited it and ain't had no pigs show up since. So now we're going to go bait the 2 on the other property. I had some pigs come in last night at one of these traps. So we're going to go rebait it. I've been trapping this property now for a little over a year and a half and caught right at, I'd say, about 900 to 1,000 pigs off of this place. I've got one of my traps here, and the other two traps I'm running on the landowners' traps. They had their traps, and so I just took all their electronics off, put my own electronics on there, and they work perfect now. If you need electronics, we do that. We also build traps, and we also build feeder pens to go around your feeders or keep your goats in. You can use them for many different things, but most people use them at their deer lease around their feeders to keep the pigs off of them. And that helps push them to your neighbor's property too. That way they can deal with them and you get all the deer on your side. I got one of those DJI mics, and I don't know how it works. I put it on there, and it said audio not connected. Okay. Well, I see we got one person staying pretty true to it. If you're on there, say hi so I know who you are. Nope, we got two people on there now. If you're there, say hi. We don't bite unless you're a cinnamon twist. Taco Bell. It's not a paid sponsor, but should be because I eat it a lot. If you guys got any questions or anything about what we do, put it in the comments. I will do my best to watch it. Hopefully this video today will show some of these wannabe trappers how to bait a trap, because there's a lot of them out there. A lot of wannabes. This is what I do. See that little thing right there? I thought that was a piece of something in my beard, but it's a light reflected on off my camera. Guys, if you're joining us, just hang in there with me. We are on the way now to the traps. I've got that real expensive corn in the bed in a bucket. I got a real expensive barrel out here at the traps. Hope y'all stay. I see a lot of people coming on and leaving. Don't do that. Apparently I needed to run it a few minutes before I started the other day. I had no idea that I was supposed to do that. We've got about 10 minutes before we get to the trap, to the property. Like I said, just hang in there with me. If any of you guys are watching, does everything sound okay? Audio sound good? Can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all are leaving comments or not, because there's nothing that's showing up on my phone like it did last time. Let me know something, because I've never went live before. Well, I mean, I did once before. But I have no idea how any of this works. Like I said, just let me know if you can hear me. If you got any questions, let me know. Oh, look at there, we got one like already. Now we got 7. Welcome, y'all. Today's video is going to be on how to bait a trap. We got 2 traps we're headed to right now. Had some pigs come in there last night, but they didn't really stay that long. So we're going to go back and throw on some fresh corn today. And then hopefully later this evening, we'll be going live again to load them out. Apparently a lot of people liked that live the last time I went live. So we try and give the people what they want. The two of you that are watching, is there anything you guys would like to know about how we work and what operation goes on and all that? We can interact. I'm not going to get mad at you, even if you are a snowflake. I'm not going to get mad. We can all get along no matter what affiliation it is. I'm not going to get screaming and hollering at you just because you don't see things the way I do. That's what makes this country great, is we all have our own opinions on how things should go. But again, we're going to bait this. I have good enough service once we get down to the trap to continue the live to show y'all how this goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to have my 10-year-old son do it. He's sitting over here beside me. He's giving me the fingers of how many people are watching and everything else. He's trying to get his big head. And then, oh, there it was. There was his forehead. You just seen that there. Big old noggin. Little bitty brains in there.
True.
But, well, I see we jumped back up to 7 now. That's good. We're getting closer to the trap, guys. I'm doing everything I can to try and get as many people to get involved as I can. We're just one turn away from the trap to where when we get down here, we'll be able to show y'all what to do. If you ain't baiting your traps like this, you probably ain't even a trapper. Like old Dad Brisby said, you ain't no cowboy. Well, if you don't bait your traps like this, you ain't no trapper. That's a new one I'm going to start, folks. I just thought of that just now. You ain't no trapper. If. Hopefully that'll take off. But most times what happens is I come up with an idea and people steal it. If you ain't no trapper, if you got one of these little deals here, it's for your dog to keep them from jumping around in the truck. That's for my little foxy girl. But this right here, when you're driving, a lot of these properties we trap are pretty big. Clicks into the seatbelt and it keeps it from dinging. They are super nice. But you also got to remember when you get back on the road, legal wise, to undo it and buckle your seatbelt. Because if you don't buckle up, one trip could be your last trip. You never know which one that's going to be. We are on the home stretch now, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. We're on the road now to the property. Like I said, if you guys got any questions, there ain't no dumb question. There ain't nothing like that. Like I said, I got my son sitting here with me, so I'm used to the questions that he gives off. Like the one he asked me yesterday was, "Hey, Dad." I said, "Yeah, buddy. If you buy a private jet, does it come with a pilot?" You folks see what I'm working with now, don't you? It's rough.
Tell my joke.
It's rough. But we're coming up to the gate now, punching this code. This property we're trapping is 2,500 acres on this side of the highway. It's been a pretty good property. It's got Denton Creek, if anybody knows from the North Texas area. Denton Creek runs right through the middle of it. So these pigs always have water. So they stay here year round and they have litter after litter of piglets. One sow can have anywhere from 1 to 15 piglets. I caught a sow 3 years ago that I cleaned out in East Texas, but that says a lot too because it's East Texas. She had 19 piglets inside. It was the most I have ever seen in one sow, which just absolutely blows my mind. Video is going to be a little bit rough right now, just for the simple fact that I'm on a gravel road driving back to the trap.
There's a limb in the middle of the road.
It's not a limb, it's just a bush. But let me turn you around. This is what we're driving through right now. There's batteries, tank batteries. There's some of the property. Here's the road we're on. This phone, I don't understand the camera. Sometimes it focuses in on something and doesn't focus on things it needs to. I don't get it. But here's let me roll my window down. Might be able to see it better. I don't know if you can see the road right there, but it's kind of like mini Niagara Falls with all the rain we've had here recently. I don't know if you can see how big that trench is. We got a straddle. But this is the road we've been on many times coming back in here to do these traps. There we go. That works a little better. Not really. But I can take you around the property and show you different things before we bank. It actually got pretty good water up here yesterday. It's a little slick right here. And we need to eat really bad. I don't understand what all these little buttons on the side of my phone are right there, but that one looks like a pyramid, a lightning bolt, all kinds of stuff. But like I said, this is 2,500 acres on this side of the highway, North Texas. I don't really know too much more, but I'll take you down here. When we get down here to this first trap, this is what I call P1. If you guys follow the channel very much, every trap I have has the name of the trap in the bottom right hand corner of where the pigs come from. And just so you know, I am a hog trapper. I am not a videographer. All of the stuff that I post is raw footage. My buddy Larry from Set That Hook, he will come in and do some editing on stuff when he's able to come with me. He's got a regular 7 to 5 job, so he doesn't come with me very often, because most of the times while you all are sleeping, we're working. So that's what we're doing. I'll get you back out of here again. This is coming up on the P1 trap. This was the first trap we set up here. Just down here at the bottom, like I said, I don't know if my live is going to work very good down here, but this tree line right here, Dick Creek is just on the other side of that. But I will come down here. Here's the trap that we originally set up when they called us the first time. I'm trying the best I can to video this. This trap here has caught well over 700 pigs. This trap has been a really good producer. Let me turn my tooth off. Can y'all still hear? There we go. If you're watching, shoot me a message or a comment and say, yeah, we can still hear you talking. Because if not, I need to figure out what's going on. This is what I do with my traps out here. Bring a barrel of corn out. The other barrels are at my house. And I just use them. So this is what I do here. This is my corn. And I just take it and throw it in. Just spread it out all throughout the trap. A lot of guys take it and just throw it around. Or they just take a bag of corn and dump it, and whenever you start doing that, the pigs get in there and start fighting and tussling over it, and it just makes them want to run in and out of the trap all the time. But taking it and doing it like this, it kind of spreads it out a little bit better. All right, there's that. I do not have a scoop for my other bucket because it's in a different barrel. But that's how I do that. Let me turn my truck off. We'll walk through the woods here and try not to get bit snake, because they are pretty bad out here. And I don't want to get bit, but hey, we'll do it anyway. That's my son over there. That's my coon trap. It is cell phone activated, but right now I took the latch and everything off of it. Give me just a second. I'm gonna put my. Y'all still there? Yep, there you are. I accidentally hit a button to turn it off. I'm gonna take you here through the woods just to show you. I came up here a couple of weeks ago with my mower and mowed everything down. Believe it or not, they do follow the mowed trails just like the deer do. But this here is in the shade. When it floods out here, it holds a lot of water. There's a little creek right back over here. It's not Denton Creek, but it just holds water. I'm glad my son just walked through a spider web.
Thing is huge.
Right there is a track.
There's a spider web right there. Right between them two.
And there's a big spider web. There's another deer track. There are so many deer on this property. And another reason there's so many deer here is they don't really deer hunt it that much. But, oh, there's a spider web. I do not like spider webs. I do not like snakes. The poop right there.
There's a roly-poly.
And another spider. And there's a deer feeder that the landowners have out here, but they don't ever run it. It's right here. Feeder right there. There's their deer stand. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right up there. But this over here is the main reason these pigs are always here. It's a pretty little spot. I mean, it's pretty cool. We have permission to come and fish this creek on this property and the other property across the highway where the other trap's at. But like I said the other day, whenever I was over there, we rebaited it. But this is, I find this another major highway for these deer and these pigs that come through here. They come through here a lot. And there's not near as many people commenting or anything as there was last time on here. But that's all right. What was that? Oh, just a stump that I cut up with a mower. Just heading back out of here now to the trap. Gonna go to Ponder 3 and get it baited. I had pigs there last night. And I got quite a bit of the corn.
Hey, be careful.
That spider web's too high up there, son.
Look at it. That thing is huge. Show them.
I don't think they can see it.
Right here.
Right there's that spider web he originally walked through first. Let's see what kind of tracks we got down here. Now that right there is another track. It is not a pig track. It is
Why don't we go show them that tree?
Deer track. That is deer tracks that come and eat this corn. They love it. There's all kinds of deer tracks right here, which is to be expected. There's also some really big deer out here on this place. I'm talking, I've seen some 170s, 180s. We just ain't got permission to hunt it. There's the trap. That is also one of the very first traps I ever built. There's a totally different design now. Everything has been redone. We will go bait P3. If my son don't hurry up, he's going to be walking. Get this air conditioner going again. Now we're going to go to the next one. See the corn in there. I will probably have deer at this trap. I say within the next hour. I'll have some mama does and some babies in there, which is fine. It don't bother me none. Deer can go in and out of my trap with no problem. My traps are 7 foot tall, 8 foot long. And you can build as big or as small as you want to, depending on how many panels you want. But a trap does come with 8 panels and a gate that are the same dimensions. There's another little highway right here. There's a little creek with a natural spring inside there. That is, yeah, it is crystal clear. And I've got spider webs all over my arms, and I don't like them because I think they're going to eat me. We'll run on over here to the next trap. This is the trap we're going to, is the landowner's trap. This is not one of my traps. Theirs are 6 foot tall and 10 foot long, which is pretty much the standard for any trap that anybody makes, just because they're so easy to make. Ain't a whole lot of cutting going on. It's just something that is easy, and that's why people make so many of them. If you're not running 6.5 foot trap, you have pigs jumping out. I don't care what you say. I've had a 192 pound boar almost completely clear my trap. Flat-footed, sitting on his butt, just jumped up and tried to get out. And if it would have been 6.5 foot, he'd have got his front hooves over it and did a little pull up and pulled himself right over the trap and got away. We do elimination of the pigs. We don't want anything getting out, so we pay a little more attention to detail than most people do. Most people build these 6-foot trap, 10-foot panels because you can buy it a 20-foot piece of. You can buy a 20-foot piece of panel, cut it one time, and then cut your square tubing the same way. Not have to do a bunch of work and all to make a 10-foot trap. I'm sorry it's so bouncy, but that's just the way the road is here. This trap here is the customer's trap. Again, it is 6 foot tall, and the pigs have been wearing this one out lately. So we'll get out here. Oh. Typically I opened up, hang on just a second. I'm gonna put you down, you're not going anywhere. I'm just gonna set you here and pull this panel out of here. Like I said, this ain't my trap, but I'm running it for them, so hang on just a minute. Just in here, just pull back here. Don't want to hit my truck. Gotta grab a bucket of feed. This is what I use to feed with. Slide me a bucket of corn, son.
I'm trying to get it in.
Don't hit my truck.
How many pounds is this?
And it's like 40 pounds. Come on. And my scooper here with it. Ooh, about to hit my truck. Don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah, you hit the truck.
No, I didn't. This is inside the trap. This is a pig's view of what happens when they hear the slammer hammer of the gate.
Here, I'll hold the camera while you do that.
I'm going to try and get my son to hold the camera, guys. I apologize in advance for this. He's not the best.
Videographer.
So we'll just see what we can do. But this is how I bake trash. Hold the phone the right way, son. I get a scoop, but I just spread it. Now I've noticed whenever I feed like this, they don't get in here and fight as much. They kind of get their own way and they just start finding their own corn and not bog each other as much. Because I just try and spread it out the best I can. And the deer don't really mess with this corn that much because it's so special. Pick up pieces of it. Just ripped my shirt real bad, probably. Yep, I did. But that's why these are trash shirts. So it don't really matter.
Don't you hit me in the head with that.
Well,
Got pretty close.
probably an improvement.
Probably give me a little bit of smartness.
When it's set, where did I put my leg? Oh, there it is. Third of them.
Well, here.
But guys, that's pretty much how we bait a trap. Most of the time what I do is just where I'm at, but I'll run bait trails all the property. That established, sometimes it take a week or so for pigs to get used to going in and out of it. Sometimes it doesn't take very long at all. Sometimes the first night the pigs come in, don't even worry about the corn trail. But on places where they're trap shy, it does help to bait a trail going into the trap. But once it's established and I have got pigs going in and out of the trap, whenever I come out to rebait, I do not leave any corn on the outside of the trap, because some of the smarter, bigger pigs will stand there and eat every kernel of corn that is on the outside of the trap and never go in. So the one tip that I can leave you with in baiting your traps is to make sure when you first set it up, run you a trail. Once the pigs start going in and out of it comfortably, only bait inside the trap. That way, whenever they come back, and I typically bait further back in the trap. Keep it away from your gate whenever you're rebaiting and they've been going in and out. Keep it away from your gate, because every latch that you have on a gate will make a little, like it charges up before it'll, and then it'll click and the gate drops. And these pigs are so fast that they can get from the back of that trap to the front of the gate in just a second. They are so fast. People don't realize how fast pigs are, and a lot of people drop gate sometimes not meaning to, or just don't know what they're doing with gate with pigs right at the gate, and they hear that little wind up of the rotary latch getting power to drop, and they know where they come in and they know where they go out, so they automatically hit that gate. When anything goes south, if the pigs get in there and start tussling, fighting with each other over the corn, they know it. That's like whenever, if you watch my channel, 90% of the time the pigs that we trap, they hit that gate with some force when they hear it latch, and then whenever it drops, it makes a pretty loud noise too. Just for the fact that it's all metal and it's dropping down, 3-4 foot. So I'm gonna try and get my son to put this lid back on this barrel with the scooper in it. Grab the scooper, so the guys, pretty much how I bait my traps. A lot of guys go in there with a bucket and just dump it out. I mean, it works, but then again, you got pigs that will fight over the corn even though there's plenty of it in there. If it's in a row or something like that, they just try and they're pigs, they're greedy, they want it all for themselves. So if you get it spread out a little better, then your pigs will not be as skittish. So you guys have any questions? It's weird, some people watching and I don't have any comments popping up on my phone. I don't know if I've done something wrong. Like I said, folks, I've only been live. This is my second time going live, so I have no idea if I'm doing this right. And nobody left comments saying anything bad or saying they couldn't hear me. So I guess everything went all right. Hey, Jesus Christ died for your sins, and He's the only one that can forgive you. I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you on the next one, guys. Like and subscribe.